Здравствуйте, this is Patrick Weed, and it's been a good day again. Yesterday I had an amazing day. It was Wednesday, as many of you know, is my brain overload day, and had some just really good conversations with my Bible study group, and really got a good challenge from my friend. I asked him, sorry, kind of just, anyways, I get distracted by looking at myself. So, anyways. He challenged me, and he gave me a good challenge as a close friend, and he said, because I've been really working hard on listening to God, connecting with God, and really just asking God to speak into every area of my life, and it's begun to happen in many different ways. I'll give you a simple example. I was talking to God this morning and asking Him to give me opportunities to be able to talk with my neighbors a little bit more. And I just happened to be at a meeting that was right down the street. I decided to walk instead, and I was walking home. And as I was walking home, there's my neighbor right outside in his front yard doing some yard work. And so it gave me an immediate opportunity to just say hi and talk to him. And we talked for a few seconds. But yeah, it's been a unique aspect of allowing God to be a part of everyday life. And talking to him about that. And anyway, so my friend was challenging me in that, and he was saying, "Why don't you talk to God a little bit more about what you post?" And it's been good because my desire for this website is not just a simple outlet as to here's Patrick Weed, and although I enjoy seeing how many people visit, to me it's more so because I love sharing my life. And so when he shared that with me, it's very intentional on what I share about and what I do. And so I was like, well, duh, why haven't I been thinking about asking God of what I share? So anyways, all that to say, I wanted to briefly share with you this morning, as I was in one of my meetings, I was really having some just strong feelings about sharing with you a little bit more about Kazakhstan and a little bit more about what we're going to do there, and not necessarily in like the pitch or the supervision casting, but a little bit more of just what God is challenging me in my life, because we're going to start a youth church. We're going to work with quite a few other churches who are there already, doing a lot of what I call social ministries. We have a drug and alcohol rehab center, an orphanage, and we're going to be working alongside of that, but mainly planting a youth church. And I've been praying a lot about that and talking to God about it a lot, because He's been sharing with me in my mind of what that can look like and how we can begin that process. And this video is already getting a little bit long, so I won't make this much longer, but I just wanted to share with you a phrase, it's only 3 words, that God really shared with me this morning, and it's a safe place. Now, there's so many different contexts to that, and so many different ideas that come with that, and it's easy for people to take that a whole bunch of different ways. For me, what that is meaning is it's a place where people feel comfortable, where they don't feel judged. And I find that to be a very hard thing to think about. How do you create that environment? And I've been thinking really hard about, how do you create that? How do you make that? What do you do? What's the best things to do to help create that kind of environment? And God today kind of was like, look, it's not about you making it a safe place. I make it a safe place. And the only way that you can do anything to help with that is by you, yourself, and you alone connecting with me, talking to me. You can encourage others to do that, and through that, as they begin to be obedient and connect with God, that'll create a safe place. And that's really what I want in the beginning of my church in Kazakhstan that I'm excited to start. And so I began to think maybe this would be a good place to share a little bit more about my vision, some vision casting, some dreams, just to kind of give you an idea. And as we begin to go to Kazakhstan and continue to do this blog, then you can be able to see how God has fulfilled some of that, hopefully. That's my excitement. That's my dream of this place, of what you can enjoy here. So, like I said, I hope that this begins to give you some insight, not just to what God is teaching me, but even more so into what I hope God is going to fulfill in Kazakhstan. So with that, до свидания and goodbye.